we'd planned to all attend the Sunnyside East Fete. We go every year. I was running the police stall. Weather-wise, we had a sort of prevailing easterly coming in. I looked across from where I was at the police stall and I saw the jumping castle lifting up. If this was the jumping castle, what I saw was a kind of, just a slight, this is the whole castle, just ropes strained, lifting the pegs out of the ground. I looked across at this stage and I had Geordie with me and I said, something is gonna go wrong. Something's not right about this, Jordan.
I saw the jumping castle started lifting off the air.
I feared for those kids instantly.
Dad jumped on and started telling the kids to get off.
Threw myself on the castle and I said, get off now.
The mothers were all screaming and yelling what's going on, and a girl in front started crying.
And again, I'll show you. I was on the castle, threw the last kid off, the ropes broke, lifted up. What went through my mind? What went through my mind was, oh God. Oh God, you know. You've saved 9 kids, but you're gonna kill yourself. Yeah, you're gonna kill yourself. At the time I thought, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. Now I look back on it and I think 9 kids, 9 lives, 1 life, maybe it was worth me dying. Yeah, I know that it's difficult for you to have to deal with that, Shell, but 9 kids, 2 parents each, 18 parents. 18 parents who would have been living without kids, dead kids. 18 parents plus the 9 kids, 24 people who would have not been around. Well, the parents would have been around, but would have been... Yeah. I clung on to the castle in a kind of... Well, I was laying flat in a kind of... I hit the deck when the thing went up. I hit the deck down, grabbed onto the castle like this. Well, both legs up and sort of just clung on. And that's a kind of instinctive thing, I guess, and it comes from training. In emergency situations, grab on if you can. And I clung on, the thing went up, would have been 80 metres. 80 metres, drifted off, about 100 metres west to the bushland. A lot of bushland surrounding Kiamba Park. Landed in some electrical wires. There's a massive power tower, which, looking back on, I thought, oh, if only I'd gone in a different direction. But now I think those lines, those power lines, saved me. And there were 2 levels of power lines across the bush, big power lines. Castle wedged itself in between those power lines. So all of a sudden, cool, like that, I'm anchored. Look up, see the power lines, oh God, you know. Didn't know whether it was gonna tip, whether it was gonna stay, whether it was gonna deflate. I felt completely out of control. I feared for my life at that stage. I had supplies dropped in. I had mobiles, had a mobile to talk to her. I played Snake on the mobile. I bounced a bit on the castle, just kill time, bounced around. Went to the toilet in the corner. Read the packaging on the stuff that they dropped in. There was sustagen. There was some soy products. I read the packaging on that. They, what else? I thought a lot. Thought a lot about what life would be like here without me. That wasn't easy. I wrote a little song in my head. Just, Nothing, not top 40 or anything, but just little jingle. Sitting up there, hour after hour, day after day, amongst excrement, mess, fear. It's not easy. Not easy. The story does have a happy ending, and I'm here today. I'm here today, and I'm safe, and I'm well, and 9 kids are alive. And it all happened on Tuesday, when I was lying on the castle, in amongst the mess, and the chopper was overhead. I started to feel a deflation happening in the castle. I freaked out. I thought if this thing deflates, it's going to slip through the wires, I'm down. They had to act quickly. The winch came down, they cut off the power. The whole of the Easterly Brisbane grid, gone. They lowered it down, they pulled me through the wires. I wasn't going to get electrocuted because they'd cut the power off, pulled me through the wires. It was an extremely dangerous manoeuvre. Took me across, lowered me down, and you were there. You were there. I had taken my pants off on the castle, not realising that the emergency was going to happen, so the rescue was going to happen so quickly, so did have that awkward situation when I landed, but we covered up pretty quickly.